Hey, Will, just in time prepping. How you guys doing? I'm gonna answer a challenge that was given me by Huples Cat. Please ignore my mess. I gotta get out here. But I have to sit down today. Somehow, all that work on that stove yesterday, I don't want to walk around very good today. Old age getting me, I guess. But anyway, the challenge is he wants other channels to talk about women and prepping. He says he doesn't get enough comments back from females on his channel to be able to judge how they would be as preppers. I guess that would be the right way to say it. I might be not talking correctly, but that's how I understood it anyway. And then he turned around and he challenged the other channels. Maybe they could talk about it too. So good old Bill said that, yeah, he would do that for him. I would talk about it today in my video. So, I guess here I go. If you really think about the videos that I've been putting out, I always, what the information I give is always to, it's not to single out men and women or even children. I try to include everyone. The reason being is because he's right in a way. Huples is right in a way, saying that a lot of women don't answer the channels that talk about it. So it's kind of hard to make an assumption. But if you look at my videos, I usually talk generally, and I don't single out men or women or children, like I said. I don't want to repeat myself. But what I try to do is I try to make it so that everyone is on the same page in the family. Whether it be your immediate family or be the wider out, like the parents, the nieces, the nephews, the big. But I try to talk to the immediate family because it's up to them to plan what they're going to do when they either bug in or bug out, So, you don't hear a lot of the prepping channels talk about women and prepping, but mine are general enough that it could be applied. And I even say, I believe in a couple of my videos, that you should, when you're out camping, and the whole family should practice hiking with your backpacks on. And you don't really have to start out backpacking a 50-pound backpack, but you could actually start out small with like a 10 or a 15-pound backpack, and hike around, and learn how to walk and all that stuff. And you can do that whether you're a man, a woman, or even a child, I was a leader in a Boy Scout troop that my son belonged to, and even though the kids carried those big packs, I sometimes wondered how they did it, but kids are a little more resilient than older people are. And they had 5.5 liter backpacks that they used all the time. They had day packs, sure, like a bug out bag, where they could just throw it over their shoulder and go out in the woods for the day or whatever. And if something happened, they could stay the night if necessary, but that's how we trained them, and we as the leaders went with them, so we as leaders knew how to do it too. So there's a lot of times that the mothers would go in place of the fathers, and they would do the same things that men leaders would do. They would put on a backpack, and they would pack backpack right next to those kids, And they would even bring their smaller siblings, their baby girls or their baby boys, Not babies, I'm talking about probably between 4 and 6. And they would make them carry a little bitty backpack too. And that's all about prepping, really, is practicing with your family, doing what you're going to have to do to survive a SHTF situation. Trying to think here. I don't really, I do hear a few of the channels talk about women and prepping, but you don't really hear anything about women preppers having channels even. There are a couple, like one is Prepper Princess, And I think she's not even into too much of the prepping anymore. She's gotten out of that and into something else. But I believe there are some other ones out there, and I should have done my research better, but I can't think of the name. I know there's a couple of them that I watch, but because of my old age, I can't retain it. I have to look in my phone to find the answers, and I could tell you I should have written it down. But like he said, there aren't really that many women preppers per se. I still disagree with him that if the father is into prepping and hoarding and their canned goods, their water and whatnot, you can just about bet that the woman's on board with it, that the wife or the girlfriend or another family member, you could just about bet that they're in on it also, And that's how you gather up groups, is you get a bunch of like-minded people together, and that's going to be men, women, and children. And they all have to be trained. They have to be trained being able to carry their own weight, so to speak. That's how Huples put it last night in his video, was everybody has to be able to carry their own weight. And I agree with that. I agree with making them start out small. I mean, if you look at the schools of today, most of them don't have lockers anymore. They make them buy those backpacks, and they pack books around in the damn thing. So you know that they can carry their weight. It's just teaching them how to arrange the weight in their backpack instead of books put in what they need to survive. And everybody in the family should be carrying something that will help them survive, and they all don't have to carry the same thing. That's what makes it so wonderful. But this is just a response to Huples, and I do agree that enough women don't really put out the information or comments in most prepper sites. The homesteading sites are different. The women do that there. But they're homesteading. They're not planning on going anywhere. They're going to be there for the long haul. So that's really not prepping. But at the same time, if you look at it right, they are preppers also. They are getting off-grid, and they're learning to live off the land. So pretty much makes them preppers / homesteaders. What else did he say? He said that he would like to see more people talking about women and prepping. So this is what I'm going to do. I answered his challenge, and I know that some of my subscribers probably don't listen to his channel, so I am going to add on the challenge to the people that are subscribed to me and have them make a video and talk about women and prepping, what they think of it, the pros and the cons, and what all you think should happen in a SHTF situation in women. I think if you think about it, most people put prepping and men together, but it actually is not just men. It's families. It's even if you're alone, you have family. So that's my opinion about it. I think that everybody should know what to do when the time comes, regardless of whatever happens along, Gotta stand up here for a second. And so this is my thing to my subscribers. I challenge you to make a video that would talk about women in an SHTF situation. I challenge you to make a video and tell me what a woman would do in an SHTF situation. Whether she would be willing to pull her weight and bug out if necessary, or what. So I guess that's basically what I did. I've answered all the things that he said. I agree that women don't talk about it enough, but if you really think about it, they're all preppers, all women. Don't matter what, because they're usually the ones that supply your household full of goods to make sure everyone's going to be taken care of. Excuse me, it kind of makes them preppers right there, doesn't it? Can't include everybody. Okay, so that's about what I have on the challenge for Huples Cat. If you haven't looked at his channel, go over there and look at his channel for me, will you? He's a good supporter of mine, and he always makes me think when I watch his videos. So go over there and check him out, support his page, and if you like what you see, maybe you'll hit that subscription button. Give him a couple of more subscribers to agree or disagree with what he puts out there. So, okay, that's it. All I want to tell you, though, is tomorrow's the drawing for this last Wednesday and the Wednesday before. And if you were there Wednesday, you know that if you're in both of those live feeds on Wednesday, you get 2 times to win. One old man won a week before last on the drawing, and he's already got one of my stickers, so he said, would I please pay his sticker forward? So we're going to have 2 drawings. Not only are we going to have a double chance to win, but we're going to have 2 drawings, one for the entrance and then one to let old man, the channel old man, pay his sticker forward. So I thought that was pretty nice of him. So if you get a chance and you belong to his channel, hey, say, hey, that was a great thing that you did, or something like that. Give him kudos. So that's all I've got for you guys. Remember, we do have the live feed Saturday at 8, and I'll see you guys there. Think about what I said, and remember, I love you guys, and I couldn't be doing any of this without you. It's God bless you, God bless me, and God bless the US of A. Till next time.